Many people think that bad credit hinders them from making progress, but that's not exactly true, right? It never was true. Credit score basically tells a story about you. But as we know, bad things happen to good people. But what if I told you there's a way out of that, right? And I'm going to show you in this video how you could escape that bad credit stereotype and get to the money, right? Now, when I discovered wholesaling houses that allows you to get in without talking to a loan officer, so no credit involved, without talking to a realtor, so no proof of funds or anything like that, all I had to do was get a piece of paper, right? And then sign it and sell that piece of paper to what we call a cash buyer or an end buyer in real estate investing, right? And once I learned that skill, it was game over. I wasn't worried about my credit anymore, right? My situation was my debt to income was too high, so I couldn't get any more properties. At least that's what I thought until I learned this particular skill. Now, let's say that you're at a 400 credit score, right? You don't qualify for nothing. You can't even qualify for a cell phone. Hey, it's all good. I'm going to show you how to get out of that, right? With wholesaling houses. What is wholesaling houses? Let's say that you have a property over here at 123 Main Street in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you notice that the property is vacant and been vacant for 2 years, and the grass is getting high, right? So you look up the owner, and from looking up the owner, you call them and say, yo, are you open to selling this property at 123 Main Street? And they like, yeah, I would love to. I want to get rid of it. I live in Florida with my family. I got my own house. I haven't had a chance to make it up there. If you give me $150 for the house, it's yours. Now, I know what you're thinking. I ain't got $150,000. Well, you're going to get it. And I'm going to show you how you're going to get it. And so let's say that the property is worth $300,000 in this neighborhood. And the seller is saying he wants $150,000. And you don't have $150,000. So that's cool. What you're going to do is you're going to email the seller over a contract. He's going to sign the contract and he's going to send that contract back to you. Once he sends that contract back to you, right, now you have a signed active agreement on this property. Then you're going to start looking for what we call a cash buyer. And you're going to call up Joe the cash buyer and say, hey, listen, I got this property at 123 Main Street. I'll sell it to you for $180,000, right? Joe says, yo, let me take a look at it. Joe walks the property and decides like, yo, this is a good property. I want it, right? Joe then will sign an assignment, right? You send over your assignment, Joe signs that, right? Now you send everything over to the attorney or title company, depending on your state. All right, on closing day, Joe will wire in $180,000. Seller gets $150. You get a check for $30,000. Joe gets the property. Everybody's happy, okay? So Joe gets a property that needs $60,000 in work, but it's worth $300,000. Seller gets $150,000 and now doesn't have to worry about the headache of this property and the city contacting him telling him to do something, right? And you got a check for $30,000. Now, at that point, if you want to start fixing your credit, you can. And I suggest you do. Matter of fact, I'm going to put somebody that I trust. They did a family member of mine credit. They fixed their credit. Everybody I send it to loves them. I put her on the screen. So make sure you check her out, right? I'm going to put her contact on the screen, man. And she fixes credit. But let's say you want to fix the credit or you want to pay some things off. You not have the option to, okay? Because you have money. Now you do this, let's say you do this 4 more times a year, you got a nice little 6-figure salary, all right? Just by wholesaling houses. I didn't mention anything about you needing credit. I didn't mention anything about you talking to a loan officer or having a big bank account. You're simply getting the property under contract, selling that contract to an end buyer, okay? Now, I know what you're thinking, it sounds too good to be true. Well, it's really good, but it does require a lot of work. If you're one of those people who just looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this ain't it, okay? All right, this is get rich for sure, but get rich quick, nah, bro. This ain't the deal. So what I'm gonna do is, but I'm gonna show you exactly how you can find these type of deals. All right, so now we are in Deal Machine. Deal Machine allows you to drive for dollars from the comfort of your own home or from an app. Anything you see me doing from the laptop, you can do from an app. This is why I love it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to St. Louis, Missouri, right? All I gotta do is zoom into here and I can click on a property and get the information about that particular property, which is pretty cool, right? And look, let me show you this, right? I can check on this. They're telling me this person is likely the owner. They don't have a contact for this person, but they do have a contact for this person, and they'll give you the phone number and 3 emails for this person. You can call them and see if they're open to selling, if they fit your criteria for buying, right? And let's say that you don't know what to say to the seller, like you can ask Alma, which is your AI assistant built in, to analyze a property for you. They're gonna ask you what kind of strategy. You say wholesaling. Based on this, your maximum allowable offer is going to actually be negative 13,000. So sometimes it could be off, but it gives you an idea. Let me show you something else. Like I can go here, I go to this property, I can call the owner, that they got the phone number, they got 3 phone numbers for this owner. I can ask Alma, analyze this property, I want to wholesale this. They are saying that my maximum allowable offer is $192,000, right? They even gave me a repair cost. It's going to take about $160,000, all right, to fix this up, right? Sometimes they offer that. They throw that in, all right? It's a great tool to have. They're saying it's worth about $504. So listen, that's what you can do. You can also drive for dollars, right, with this tool. So all I gotta do is start driving, and I just hit to where I want to be and start driving there. Now I'm in the neighborhood, right? I'm in the loop, okay? This neighborhood looks pretty nice, but let's say I clicked on this, right? I can get all the information I need for this particular property, right? And then I can add this lead, etc. But with driving for dollars, what I'm looking for is beat up houses, old houses, houses with torn grass, houses with the mailbox full, and you can see all that on this tool. All right, I have other videos showing you. Don't worry, just stay with me to the end of what to look for, etc. With this, right? You get all the information you need. Okay, and to utilize this, right, you're gonna go to durudriving.com, durudriving.com. And I am going to give you a 7-day free trial. So you want to check that out. I'm also going to give you some free credits so that if you want to send some postcards, you can do that. I know what you're thinking, like, how do I send postcards? Well, let me show you, right? Since I'm going to give you some credits, I recommend you keeping it. But you can go here. You can go to start mail right there. Start your mail campaign. And then start your mail campaign, right? Just straight like that, right? So this tool is really helpful with getting to your first wholesale deal. Again, you go to durudriving.com. I'm going to put the link in the description. Now to know more and learn more about wholesaling, what I'm going to do, right? If you want to know more and learn more about wholesaling, I'm going to open up my community just for you. What I want you to do, hit that pinned comment, right, for my community. And go to sign up for my community. There is a monthly recurring fee, but check it out. I'm going to teach you how to wholesale houses. So that way you can get your credit right after making some money. I'm also going to give you some tools and some that you can utilize with wholesale houses. So make sure you check that out. All right. Now, if you want to know more how to use this tool, click on the video next to me. I'm Nasa, aka the Real Estate Guru. Not a guru, I'm a guru because I actually do this business. Peace.